morning, this is Francesca Evans from LymeOnline with your weekly update on the latest news, sport, weather and what's on this weekend in the Lyme Regis area. A debate over whether Jetskis should be allowed to launch from Lyme Regis has split the community. Jetskis are currently not permitted to be launched from Lyme Regis, but the matter was recently raised at a Dorset Council meeting. Lyme Regis and Charmouth councillor Belinda Borden raised concerns after spotting a line in the harbour budget proposals for the next financial year for personal watercraft, a phrase usually used to refer to jet skis. She was told that the issue had been recently discussed, but there had been no application for a licence to operate jet skis from Lyme Regis and no decision had yet been made. The issue has split public opinion, with many opposing the use of jet skis, saying they cause noise disruption and safety issues for swimmers. But powerboat enthusiasts have said that the noise levels and safety of personal watercraft has improved hugely over recent years, and that jet ski users should be given fair use of the bay. A vacancy on Lyme Regis Town Council has been formally announced following the recent death of John Broom. Councillor Broom died in early January following a long illness, leaving a vacant seat on the council. Lyme Regis electors now have until February 23rd to request an election to fill the vacancy. If 10 or more electors request one, an election will be held no later than May 2nd. Requests must be made in writing to Dorset Council's returning officer, with full details available on the LymeOnline and Lyme Regis Town Council websites. One person that has already announced he will be running for office if an election is called is former Deputy Mayor Jeff Scowen. One of the most colourful characters to have served in the Guildhall, Mr Scowen resigned in 2019 after deciding to move to North Wales, but he is now in the process of returning to Lyme Regis. He said he hopes to make a return to the council with the aim of uniting members and promoting an atmosphere of respect and harmony after several years of infighting. Electors should note that photo ID will be required at polling stations as of May 2023 under new government rules. You can find details on acceptable forms of ID on the website shown on screen now. A woman was arrested on suspicion of assault in Lyme Regis on Wednesday night. Dorset police were called to a disturbance involving a man and a woman at an address in Hill Road shortly after 7 p.m. on Wednesday evening. A woman was arrested on suspicion of assault and inquiries into the incident remain ongoing. Police said the arrested woman and man were known to each other. Lyme Regis has been listed for the second consecutive year among the top trending destinations to visit by holiday rental marketplace Home to Go. Home to Go, offering the world's largest selection of holiday rentals, has released its spring and summer travel trends for 2023, revealing where travellers are planning to spend the high season. Lyme Regis was placed 6th in the top 10 UK destinations, with a 48% increase in internet searches compared to last year. However, it has been overtaken by other destinations such as Dunoon and Aberdeen in Scotland after being placed first by Home to Go last year. Scottish locations accounted for 5 of the season's top 10 trending staycation destinations, with quaint coastal towns such as Lyme Regis and Sidmouth placed 8th, making up the other half of the list. Moncton World Holiday Park near Charmouth has won gold at the Dorset Tourism Awards. The 10th annual Dorset Tourism Awards were hosted at the Tank Museum in Bovington at the end of January, with broadcaster and journalist Jordan Clark handing out the prizes. It was the first time the awards had been presented in person since the coronavirus pandemic. Moncton World Holiday Park won gold in the Camping and Caravanning Park of the Year category. The park won the same award last year and went on to win gold at the South West England Tourism Excellence Awards in 2022. Lyme Regis Football Club has parted company with its French manager Julien Simier. First team captain Robbie Fellingham has taken over as temporary manager until the end of the season, with former reserves manager Luke Clifton as his assistant. The parting of the waves came after Lyme, in 3rd place in the Devon and Exeter Premier Division, were beaten 3-0 by bottom of the league Oakhampton Argyle seconds, a result described as a shock of the day. The previous week, Oakhampton were beaten 11-0. The decision to vacate the manager's role was by mutual agreement after a conversation with club chairman Gerard Hitchcock, himself a former player and manager. Mr Hitchcock issued a statement thanking Julien for his time and commitment, saying that the club needed to change direction for the best interest of players and teams in terms of player retention and recruitment. Simier hails from Normandy, where the Lyme Club has a twinning arrangement with the village of Cruelly going back more than 40 years. A very classy player in typical French style, Simia moved to Lyme and played for several seasons before taking on the role of club coach and then the manager's job. Writing in tomorrow's matchday programme, Fellingham paid tribute to Simia's contribution to the club over many years, describing him as a legend on and off the field. The Seasiders avenged their 3-0 defeat at Oakhampton in the reverse fixture at the Davy Fort on Saturday with a 2-0 win over the Mid-Devon side, their goals coming from Steve Beattie and new manager Fellingham. This coming Saturday, the first team are away to Sidmouth Town Seconds, who sit in 9th place in the table. Lyme Reserves are at home to Chagford, who are bottom of Division 3, with only one win this season. Kick-off is at 3 p.m. Up Lyme Firsts, who lost 3-2 last week to Moncton Rangers Seconds, are away to University of Exeter Sixths, who are in 2nd place in Division 4. In the Perry Street League, Charmouth, who took an 8-0 drubbing from Thorncombe in the Arthur Gage Cup last weekend, are at home to Merriott Saints with a 2 p.m. kick-off. Up Lyme Reserves are at home to Coombe St Nicholas A in the Daisy Hutchins Cup with a 2 p.m. start. Living Spit will perform their hilarious take on Puss in Boots at the Marine Theatre tonight, with doors opening at 6:30 p.m. Up Lyme and Lyme Regis Horticultural Society will host a coffee morning on Saturday, open from 10 a.m. at Up Lyme Village Hall. The Marine Theatre will host comedian Lloyd Griffith, with doors opening at 6:30 p.m, and the Nag's Head will host its weekly live music night from 9 p.m. On Sunday, the Marine's new youth theatre will hold its first public performance, Love Is, just in time for Valentine's Day from 2:30 p.m, and the romantic theme will continue with the My Funny Valentine theme Jazz in the Bar night from 7 p.m. Sunny intervals are expected throughout the day today, with a largely cloudy but dry forecast on Saturday and Sunday, and temperature highs of 11 degrees this weekend. Thanks for watching LymeOnline's video news bulletins. You can find the latest local news throughout the week on our website. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram, and subscribe to our free weekly newsletter to ensure you don't miss a thing. Have a great weekend.